Happy Melly Monday! With Easter rapidly approaching, my mom has asked me to upgrade the dining table plating, so I'll make an Easter bunny napkin holder. I'll use these wooden curtain rings, some pink and purple yarn, the matching crochet hook, in my case 3.5 millimeters, and a darning needle. I start by folding the yarn near the end and putting the loop through the ring, then hooking both threads and pulling them through. Now I ignore the short end and go underneath to hook the yarn, then coming back up to hook it again and pull through, securing the short end in the process. This is repeated, so hook the yarn underneath, come back up and pull through. I'm basically making single crochets around the ring. After a few stitches, the short end is secured enough and can be trimmed before continuing to crochet around the ring. And don't worry if the line is wonky, it can easily be pushed straight again, just like the gaps between the stitches can be pushed together. This is repeated all the way around the ring. I'm not counting how many stitches I make, I just want it all to be covered. Then I find the first stitch and make a slip stitch into it. Now for the bunny ears. The easiest way would be to finish the yarn, cut ears out of felt or cardboard and glue them on with hot glue. It looks decent, but I prefer crocheted ears, though they are more difficult. So I grab my pink yarn, find the stitch right after the one I slip stitched into and pull through. Now I chain 7. Then, ignoring the first stitch, I find the back loops of the other 6 stitches and make 6 single crochets into them. Then I find the stitch next to the one I just used and slip stitch into it. Now I can cut my yarn and pull it through, and then going through the same stitch, I'll pull my yarn to the back and tie the pink ends together. I'll properly deal with them later. I'm leaving the next 4 stitches empty, and in the 5th one I repeat what I just did, so I hook the yarn, chain 7, make 6 single crochets into the back loops, slip stitch, cut my yarn and tie the ends off. Now I'll pick up my purple yarn again and go around the ears with 1 single crochet, 1 half double, so a yarn over, a yarn through, and then go through all 3. Then 4 double crochets, so a yarn over, yarn through, then pull through 2 twice. After 4 of those, a yarn over for a double crochet plus into the same stitch, so yarn through, then pull through 1, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Then into the end stitch, I'll make 2 triple crochets, so yarn over twice, yarn through, and pull through 2 3 times. Making 2 of those into the same stitch, then for the point of the ear, I chain 2, find the first back loop and make a single crochet into it. Now the pattern reverses, so 2 triple crochets into the same end stitch as before, then a double crochet plus, and starting in the same stitch 4 double crochets, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. In the 4 stitches I left empty and now make 4 single crochets, then I repeat the pattern for the other ear, so 1 single crochet, a half double crochet, 4 double crochets, a double crochet plus in the same stitch, 2 triple crochets into the end stitch, chain 2, single crochet into the back loop, 2 triple crochets into the same end stitch, a double crochet plus, and starting in the same stitch 4 double crochets, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. Then to finish it off, I slip stitch into the next free stitch in the ring, cut my yarn and pull it through to the back. Now I can deal with these loose ends. by threading them on a darning needle, going underneath a few stitches and cutting off the rest. With that, the napkin holder is finished. If you don't have a curtain ring or something similar, you can also use a hair tie and follow all of the same steps to give some bunny ears to your ponytail. But back to the dining table. This napkin is a fairly stiff fabric, so I'll use it in the napkin holder and I'll grab a smaller one for the cutlery. This will also work with decent paper napkins, but we just happen to use fabric ones. So I'm folding this cutlery napkin to where it is just big enough for the knife and fork, and to tie it all together, literally, I take a piece of string the same color as the bunny ears and tie it around for some easy decoration. Now for the other napkin. I'm finding the corner that has all 4 of the loose layers and folding the napkin diagonally from there. Then I take each side and fold it back and forth until it is completely bunched up. Now, whilst keeping hold of the side bits, I thread the napkin through the bunny, making sure the corner with the 4 loose layers is in the back. It already looks good as it is, but I like to give it some extra height by grabbing each of the layers in the back corner and pulling them upwards, then styling them to my liking. And that was it for this week's episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more handmade content every Melly Monday, and comment down below with any feedback or suggestions you might have. I'll see you next Melly Monday.